If you're an American citizen in Syria right now, the State Department has 2 words for you: get out. A new warning urging U.S. citizens to, quote, depart immediately while commercial transportation is available. The alert won't come as a surprise to embassy staff who already have sent home family members. They did that last April. Today marks 6 months since the Arab Spring protests first rocked Syria, and 4 weeks since the United States called for President Bashar al-Assad to step down. We're working more on this story. Stand by. Today, for the first time, a living U.S. Marine received the Medal of Honor for heroism on the battlefield in Afghanistan. He was honored this afternoon by the Commander-in-Chief over at the White House.
It's been said that where there is a brave man in the thickest of the fight, there is the post of honor. Today, we pay tribute to an American who placed himself in the thick of the fight, again and again and again. In so doing, he has earned our nation's highest military decoration, the Medal of Honor. And we are extraordinarily proud of Sergeant Dakota Meyer.
His actions were truly remarkable, and unfortunately, so was the series of command failures, which we now know helped put him in that life and death situation. Our Pentagon correspondent, Barbara Starr, is investigating this part of the story. Barbara, what are you finding out?
Well, Wolf, courage and valor on the part of this young Marine, shocking lack of awareness on the part of his superiors.
In Sergeant Dakota Meyer, we see the best of a generation.
I didn't do anything that any other Marine wouldn't do, or I would hope any other Marine wouldn't do. I definitely don't see myself as a hero.
The president disagrees.
Because of your honor, 36 men are alive today.
Dakota Meyer was just 21 in September 2009 when his unit, along with an Army team and Afghan troops, moved into a village in eastern Afghanistan to meet with elders. The village lights go out. It was an ambush. What happened next is a 6-hour firefight that made Meyer a hero. But as this highly critical Army investigation found, senior officials were complacent, lacked awareness of the battle, and failed at almost every level.
It's a bad day. You know, it's to describe it, it's probably the worst day of my life. Not probably, it is the worst day of my life.
One Marine radios, "We are going to die out here." The investigation found commanders denied requests for extra firepower, helicopters, and backup troops. Artillery was scrambled at one point, but according to the investigation, the decision was overruled by higher echelons. 4 times headquarters denies Meyer's request to run and help. Finally, he disobeys orders and gets in a Humvee with another Marine. Meyer enters the kill zone 5 times.
I was applying aid to as many of them as I could. You know, we were under heavy fire the entire time. I know I applied quite a few tourniquets, trying to stop the bleeding on a lot of the guys.
Meyer saves 13 U.S. Marines and soldiers and kills 8 Taliban.
It took well beyond the specified amount of time for a quick reaction force to be on the spot to provide assistance. That entire mechanism broke down.
3 officers were reprimanded. The scathing report found the actions of key leaders at the battalion level were inadequate and ineffective. The report also ripped apart the poor performance of commissioned officers who were present. The team even got bad intelligence from their superiors going into the village. They faced 5 times as many insurgents as they were told to expect. None of this, of course, takes away anything from the extraordinary courage of this young Marine and the men he fought with on that day. Wolf?
And we salute and praise this Marine as you do and everyone else does as well. Barbara, thanks very, very much. Amid all the praise for Sergeant Meyer, President Obama also shared this humorous story about him.
Despite all this, I have to say Dakota is one of the most down-to-earth guys that you will ever meet. In fact, when my staff first tried to arrange the phone call so I could have told him that I'd approved this medal, Dakota was at work at his new civilian job on a construction site. He felt he couldn't take the call right then because he said, if I don't work, I don't get paid. So we arranged to make sure he got the call during his lunch break. I told him the news, and then he went right back to work. That's the kind of guy he is. He also asked to have a beer with me, which we were able to execute yesterday. Dakota's the kind of guy who gets the job done. And I do appreciate, Dakota, you taking my call.
Got to have a little sense of humor in this kind of a situation. Thanks very much for that. Mitt Romney certainly has been a very vocal critic of the White House's approach to the unemployment crisis that's ongoing. Just ahead, I'll speak live with him. I'll ask him about a key part of the president's jobs plan, what he would do differently. We've got lots of questions from Mitt Romney. He's standing by live.